this place for that kind of money?
Not what you need to hear. Then stay here at Super 8. Clean, comfortable rooms because we inspect them more than any major economy chain. Clean, friendly Super 8. All the room you want.
Hey guys, we're back again for another abandoned adventure, and today we're revisiting one of my creepier locations from 2017. We're here at the abandoned Super 8 Motel, a place that closed back in 2014 and that was raided in 2015 because people were living here illegally while the power was still on. If you remember this place too, it's also the same place where in the lobby we found drug paraphernalia, a cell phone, IDs, pills, and a whole bunch of other weird, crazy stuff. So I brought Mike back. We're here 2 years later to see what's changed, to see if there's any new updates, and just to see overall how bad it's gotten in those 2 years of time. You're invited too, so if you're ready, come along with us. This is a pretty moldy and hazardous place, so we're going to be wearing our respirators. You won't be able to hear me as well, so I'm not going to keep talking to a minimum, but we want to play it safe. There's also been known to have a lot of vagrants and homeless here too, so we do need to be on guard. But we're going to head inside now and show you the abandoned Super 8 Hotel. Okay, so I think we're going to start upstairs because this is where the owner's living quarters were.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, just down by.
Great. This place has definitely been trashed a lot more. Yeah, it's been hit by scrappers. This is boardroom. This was actually the living quarters for the owner. And you can see the date, 2014. And you can tell it was a Indian owner. Yeah, this is, last time I was here there was water dripping right into that bucket. It was overfilled.
Makes sense.
Yeah, water dripping.
Yeah, I saw that.
And now it's like a little jungle in here. Shockingly, the air conditioning unit's still there. Toilet just has water stains, but overall it's not bad. There's some unused matches right there. Got your heat lamp. There's some of the pills we found. So Hollister bags in there or something. Yeah, last time I was here, there was cabinets here, and countertop space, and that's where the pills were. Yeah, there's some of them there. So somebody removed this section. You can see there's cabinets, countertop space. We'll take a walk down this hallway, and then we're going to return the opposite direction down on the lower level. This is just crazy though, what people are going through to get scrap metal. And copper too. I think I remember this room. This is where I believe someone was staying last time. Maid's cart. Weekender. When is this? February 2015. Yeah, it's around the time when people were living here illegally. The beds are gone, but there was mattresses in here. There was a pair of jeans, other items. Oh, I didn't even get into this room last time. It was locked. Look at it. It's like untouched. Towel's still there. You like doing that? Like a first aid kit here or something. Again, I'm really shocked. Most hotels we go to, those are already gone. It's like a episode of Dan Bell's Dirty Motel Rooms. This is a office. (2014) newspaper. Everything matches up here. I already know it does, but just to confirm with you, our dates are correct. Yeah, that was all linens. I went all the way back there last time. I remember it was kind of creepy back there in the far back. Hey, Halloween stuff. Does that count as Christmas? Hey, it's Mike's girlfriend. She's a little witchy. Yeah, I was in this room last time. It gave off a creepy feeling like someone was hiding in here. Look at all these documents. These are probably people's records from when they stayed here. Probably some information people don't want to have the public getting their hands on. Look at all that. Oh, I didn't know there's bats living in here. We're looking for some Bibles and light fixture shades. They're right here, brand new. Paper towel dispenser. No smoking mic. Got everything but Christmas. These brand new exit signs. Still in the box. Oh yeah, I remember this. Mike, are you thirsty?
Nice. Only a couple of years old.
Yeah, water's got a good shelf life. I can't remember if this was busted open last time or not, but I know I wasn't able to see the inside of it. Did I just hear a fire extinguisher? Or a fire alarm? Smoke detector? You see, this is a pretty good sized hotel as well, with how long these hallways are. There's still a smoke detector going off. I can't believe it. Alright, I think we're gonna bypass showing the rest of that. It's just gonna be repeating itself. And most of what you're looking at too is vandalism. It's not decay. Only some mild decay here and there, but most of this is from vandals. So, no point in really checking that out. We're going to head downstairs now and make our way towards the lobby. Now this is what I was used to seeing last time. Gutted rooms. They took the units out of the wall, stripped nearly all the furniture. I feel like they're gonna rip out the copper, but they probably got scared or something. Ooh. Yes. Here's one of the side entrances or exits to the parking lot. And you can see too, they were cabled up when the police came here, but it has been cut. The store is open now. I think we gotta go this way. Gotta find out what these battery brand is, because it's probably Good advertising for beeping 5 years later. There's an ice machine. Where's that beeping at, do you know?
Oh, there's not that one.
Was it? That's the old man pinchers. So here's like a boiler room of sorts with the hot water tanks. This is the laundry room, I remember. Some big heavy duty machines in here. Not sure if anyone knows the dates on these or approximate value. Feel free to share it down below. This is a maid's closet. Got brand new phone books here. Let's see the date. I don't know. Well, there's a stack of phone books here. I can't find the date on them, surprisingly. These are those things about Wi-Fi. Oh, we got a package of the coffee. Some kind of board game. We got Super 8 ice bucket. So a couple things I forgot to tell you in my intro. Number one, I believe before this was Super 8, I think this was a Howard Johnson hotel. It may have been something else before or after that as well, but I do remember it being Howard Johnson at some point earlier in time. Also too, if you want to see my first video from 2017 to see how it looked from then until now, you can click that button up here in the corner of the screen and you'll be able to watch it and see if you can notice any major differences aside from what I noticed in this video as well. That link will also be provided down below in the description. But while you're watching the video, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of this place. If you would ever stay here back in the day, or if you think it's just another sleazy motel, hotel that is just trying to get your money and doesn't care about quality. Curious to what you guys have to say. Look at the air conditioning unit, they stuffed pillows in it. Oh, we got a collection of TVs in there. $1?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, is that a trick?
I thought, yeah, I was going to say maybe it's a trap. Where'd you find that? Jeez. Sure it's not like falling out of the mattresses? It's hotel room keys. Anything behind that one? No? Huh. So this is where we started our video. Got some more vending machines which are all trashed. But we're going to make our way towards the lobby now. Curious to see how that's changed. This room, I didn't know what it was. This was gutted like this last time. We believe it was an exercise room because of the equipment here. But it's been stripped already when we came here last time. It says meeting room, but again, we don't know for sure. And this was the breakfast room. This is where you come to get your morning breakfast, complimentary. And I believe in the last video I did show a photo when this was opened. How it looked. There was a few tables and chairs in here. The typical waffle maker, pastry racks. And there's the batter machine. And here's the, I think the art for the rooms. It's like brand new. Oh, mirrors, okay. Yeah, brand new mirrors. Here the wallpaper's all fallen down from moisture. That's a little weird. These rooms are not marked. Oh my God, it works. Look at the... Oh. Got some needles in here. Look at the lights they use for the overhead here. Not your typical vanity lights. This still works.
That's crazy.
That's pretty dated. That looks like it's probably from the 80s. All right, here we go to the hotel lobby. Still very much the same. Well, while you're exploring the abandoned hotel, if you're looking for some activities in the area, got you covered right here. Like different languages on there. Now the bottom left is German. Yeah, so right here is where you would come in. Got the sliding door. Yeah, I still recognize some stuff here. We're going to go behind the counter and show you. Oh, this room, this office is horrible. I'm glad we're wearing respirators. I think this is a closed circuit television. It's water, the carpet is squishy. And not like the Quickie Mart squishy, it's saturated. You can see that. And there's the recorders, looks like, or computers, maybe for surveillance. There's the room machine, the card key machine. Looks like the Nazis have been here. Oh yeah, this has really been changed. Shopping cart wasn't here, but that's from right down the road actually. Treadmill, time clock. Punch into work. Yeah, it was in the corner there last time. All these like safety deposit boxes have been ripped out. Oh, we found a toy. It's abandoned. So, last time I was here, there was these packets of foil, and they had stuff on them, like some kind of residue, or we didn't know what it was. We assumed it was black tar heroin, but nonetheless, it was drug paraphernalia. There was a smartphone here. And I think one of these drawers has IDs, or did. Something here, I think this drawer, yeah, this drawer right here had a bunch of photo IDs. I think there were people that either gypped them on money or something. Yeah, I remember those. Phone system. Welcome. Welcome to our hotel. So this is kind of crazy seeing this in here because it's really moldy here. I'm not going to talk long, but some stuff's still here. Obviously some stuff has been rooted through, but the foil package is still here. The BlackBerry phone I don't see, nor the drawer full of IDs, but we'll check out a few more places here, make sure we didn't miss anything. And then we'll probably head back out and wrap up the video and give you a quick exterior look at the building. Got your HBO guide here. Mike Tyson. Some information, binders. Yeah, I saw those in the back of the doors. Yeah, so someone took the IDs, someone took the cell phone. Yeah, that's still here. There was stuff on them last time. Oh yeah, there's a prescription vial, there's a license right there. I'm not going to show it up close, but there's still some lingering around, but there was probably at least 50 of them here. And here's licenses copied saying do not rent to. Probably screw them on money. So here's looking out from the behind the counter what it would look like. Mike, if you want a room, the sign says he'll be back in a few minutes.
I'll wait.
All right. He's probably getting something to eat. I think this was your complimentary coffee as well. Coffee station. All right, we made it to the exterior portion of the video. And here's on the back side. They did have parking back here. Up on top there, big satellite dish antennas. Much more overgrown though from when I was here. Another thing I want to point out too, if you decide to come to a location, whether it be this location, anyone, use common sense, be safe about it. This place has been known to be frequented by vagrants, drug users. We've seen activity inside, or evidence of that, from not only food containers, but to needles, vials, foil. You don't know what you're going to encounter, so if you come here, don't come alone. You know, at the very least, bring at least one person with you. But just, you know, if something doesn't feel right, don't do it. Just common sense goes a long way when exploring, whether it's an abandoned location or in a, you know, a cave or in a town or something like that. Just, it could be dangerous. I probably wouldn't come here at nighttime. I almost without a doubt know that people come here to either stay here overnight or to do other activities. So with that said though, this property is not posted. There's nothing stopping you from walking in. It used to be pretty secure. When I came here last time, we found a way in through a window. Now nearly every door is open. They cut the cables, broken windows. So, you know, it's, take it as you want. You know, it's not really decayed. It's more or less just destroyed by vandals and thieves. So this is our 2-year look at it though. And we could see that it did go downhill considerably since last time I was here. But we're gonna walk around towards the front now, get a look at the lobby area from the outside. We would drive in to check in, and I don't think there's anything else. I think there used to be remnants of a pool, which is filled in now, but that's the only other area that we need to share, and we'll go check that out right now. So here's looking on the side of the building now. That is the main entrance, the lobby. This is the garage door here where we saw the laundry machines. It's really changed in just a couple of years. And these little balconies too, these are not accessible. They're only open air balconies. I should say open air, but window balconies. You can't go out there. So what we're walking towards right now is the back area where we just were behind the desk and the punch clock. And up top there, where all the vines are, that is the living quarters, the little apartment up there for the owner. I got a Maid's card out here.
It's 10 cents here.
So here's a Holiday Inn Express. Like I said, I believe it was at one point a Howard Johnson, but it may have well been a Holiday Inn Express, or they could have just purchased the pens. But I think there's people out there that do know the history better than I do. And there's like a part of the sign here. So, found the old sign laying down. That's nice. And you pull up in here. So I'm not going to show it up close, but there is a paper on the window. It's actually a demolition permit, but it's from 2015. So obviously nothing has happened since that time, but almost certain they're going to demolish it. I think it's no point in reopening it. All right, guys, that's going to conclude our look here and revisit of the Super 8 Motel. I guess you'd say it hasn't gotten any better, which I did expect it to be, but it went way downhill. A lot more vandalism, theft, just rummaging around. But a lot of it's still the same. I still recognize a lot of it from when I was here in 2017. But if you guys saw anything in particular stood out to you that you want to comment on, feel free to leave it down below. Any questions you have, ask. I'll do my best to answer them for you. Don't forget to check out my first video, which will be linked down below in the description. That way you can see the before and after as to how this changed. We did see a demolition permit from 2015, but we're 4 years later now. The building's still here. Again, it's not posted. There's nothing stopping anyone from coming in. The doors are pretty much cut open, and it's definitely been frequented by some random people. You have any thoughts?
It's pretty neat to see. I was never here before, so it's not gonna be much longer. It doesn't look like, you know, the way the condition is. So, but again, another nice location just to see, because it's not gonna be here forever. So that's why we do it.
Yeah, and again, this was nothing of like a five-star resort. This was a typical Indian ran hotel motel. They ran it into the ground, got all the money they could get, didn't do any upgrades or anything like that. And I think even in the later years of operation, they stopped serving breakfast. I remember hearing or reading reviews. So definitely there's nothing that's going to be missed if it is gone here. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's video and the footage I provided for you, please give it a big thumbs up. It's free and only takes a second. If you're new to my channel and like to see more videos, consider subscribing and ring that notification bell. That way you'll be alerted each time I upload a new video. Also, down below in the description, you will find links to my Facebook page, where I do share some content that doesn't always make it to YouTube, and details about our adventures. So with that said, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video. So we got some bonus footage here. We're on the outskirts of the parking lot here, and we found a little camp of sorts. Shopping carts were dead giveaway, but we got the quilts hanging there. They even ripped some furniture out from inside. So again, just be mindful and careful if you come here. You don't know who or what you're going to encounter. And I'm not saying anything negative against homeless people, but again, there is drug activity here, and people who are under the influence can be unpredictable. So just use caution and common sense. That's a clock radio from the room.
Clock.
Is that like a money till or something?
That's what it looks like.
Oh, it's like
Nothing
gaskets
bolts.
or nuts and bolts. That's probably good for pills.
There's an iron and glasses.
Mike, do you know what time it is?
Yeah. It's
Oh, 9:45. Okay. Thanks.